Just a little video to show my latest project. This is a tri-zone pinball machine made by Williams in 1979. Although I've had pinball machines before and taken them apart and fixed one or two things that were wrong with them, this is my first actual project machine that needed a lot of work, more than I've ever done on a pinball machine. Luckily, when I got it, the boards did boot. I didn't hear any audio, but the game boards booted, so that was a huge relief. One of the first things I did was rebuild the power supply. It's behind the head there. And one of the recommended changes is you change a Zener diode that changes the 100 volts that powers these plasma displays to only put out 91 volts. Now it makes them a little bit dimmer, but they last a lot longer. The problem is, both of the display boards that I got with this game, you can see, say bad dash works. Well, this one had plasma underneath the digits where it's not supposed to be. And this one was really dim. And then the other two were completely missing, and there's the slave display is fine. So what happened when I lowered the voltage, it was just enough that these two displays that barely worked quit working. So I've got a friend who's got two displays he converted to an LED system. That's like $200, which is more than I want to put into this game for displays. But he's going to let me have two of the displays, and then I might just go online and buy another two. I've done work underneath the play field. I've done wiring work. I've started cleaning the play field. It's got a lot of ball swirl. If you can see, this camera will pick it up. Looks like it basically is ground in dirt. Small cracks in the paint and dirt gets in there, and it's really hard to get out. I've tried Magic Eraser with some isopropyl alcohol, Magic Eraser with Simple Green that I read. Nothing really seems to get this out. There's a little bit of paint loss in a couple places. It's not terrible. So basically this is just going to be a cheap player quality machine. It's not going to be collector quality or anything like that. I got it fairly cheaply, and I just want to get the thing up and running for not much money as a fun project. And also, Tri-Zone is a really cool game. I like it. It's one of those early games that has just a few things to do, but it's not that easy to do it. There's other videos that explain it, but basically you've got an A and a B. You get those, and increases your bonus multiplier. Making try increases this column, and zone increases this column here. Zone is drop targets, Z-O-N-E. Try is the letter T, is over there. I and then R through a one-way gate down there, or up through here. One of the things that I'm working on are the targets. The drop targets use what they call horseshoe contacts, and these are pretty much no longer produced. There's a guy in Australia that sells them, and it was $20 Australian for a set of 4, and they ship directly from the factory in China and can take 21 days. Well, I was on Marco Specialties, one of the largest pinball suppliers out there, a couple days ago, and I noticed they now have them, and they're only $2.75 each. So basically I could have saved about $11 and got them in a week if I got them through Marco, but they didn't have them when I needed them. They only just must have added them to their stock. So right now those targets will be pushed up by the solenoids, but when they go down, there's no electrical contact, so the machine doesn't know they're down. The end target won't even pop up because I've got that one partially apart, trying to figure out, it has a really messed up spring, and I'm just kind of becoming familiar with the assembly, so when I get the horseshoe contacts I know how to put them in. There's also a spinner in this game. Spinners are awesome. So it's got spinners, it's got rollovers, You can't change the A-B lanes with the flippers. That came in Firepowers was the first game that you could hit the flippers and make the lit lane change. So to get A and B, you actually have to hit A and B either up at the top or down here by the flippers. B over there and A over there. That brings me to the fact that the B is not lit up in attract mode here, and neither is special when lit on this side. That's because somebody cut out 2 of the light sockets. So originally, this special when lit, this shoot again, and the 3x bonus didn't light up. So I swapped a light bulb to the other side to make those work. So that's where it stands now, and it is playable.